Welcome to my channel. So today episode we're talking about private hospitals in China, and some people say that private hospitals in China, they are like expensive hotels, and we would like to find out views and opinions from Dr. Tong and see what he thinks about this, whether it's a misconception or how do you find the private hospitals in China? Do you think they are just like expensive hotels?
Well, there is an element of it is an expensive hotel, but obviously it's within the context of healthcare, and I guess the benefit of it is that you're in a nice environment, and having a nice environment is useful for healing, and hopefully relatively quiet environment as well. Whereas I would guess that in a lot of public hospitals, not only in China but actually in the UK as well, that you've got patients that are sharing an area, and sometimes that doesn't help you to rest.
Yeah, that's right.
So actually having a nice environment can be quite helpful in terms of healing.
Yeah, I agree.
I suppose the good thing, because I didn't work in a private hospital in the UK, because it's almost all National Health Service, which is a public system. So I'm very used to the public health system. And actually one of the things that's really good about being in a private setting is that, I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, that actually you can offer patient choice. You can truly offer patient choice. And I think it's important that if you've explained what you think would be most helpful, we actually give people a range of things that they can choose from, but you can actually then deliver whatever it is that they choose, then that is truly patient choice. So one of the things that we often do here is we can offer pathogen testing for people that have come in with cough and fever. Now, a lot of the time, it probably doesn't make much difference. And I explain that to people, that it probably won't make any difference. But sometimes people actually just want to know. And so we can offer that. So I think it's good that we can offer things, and even perhaps more expensive investigations like access to CT scans and MRI scans, because those are actually quite hard to come by in the public system, certainly in the UK. So the fact that we can actually get those scans done and have a report within 30 minutes is outstanding. So
really about this expensive, it may not really be expensive. It may be value for money, because actually the money actually spent in those areas that actually we need to spend on, and probably the quality and etc. will be better and higher. So after all, maybe it's not about expensive, it's about different choices of the qualities that they are actually after, patients are after.
Yeah, I think so. And ultimately people always have a choice as to what they spend their money on, and if having peace of mind is important to you and you want to spend your money on that, then actually this is good. And if you feel that you want to have a top quality service while you're getting over whatever illness or operation that you need, then actually this is perfectly good way of spending your money.
But do you find that in China people are still, minor things they will come to see the private hospitals, but major things they will still perhaps choose the public hospitals? What do you think of this concept?
Well, I suppose it's largely to do with what the private hospital can offer. Clearly, we don't want to overreach, and have patients that actually we're not geared to dealing with. So, whoever comes in through the door, we want to make sure that we can manage that, their presentation appropriately. And if we can't manage that, then actually it's correct that we should refer them on to another place where they can, because ultimately it's for the best for the patient. So at the moment, if the hospital was geared up to being able to deal with patients that need intensive care, then I see no reason why we shouldn't have intensive care patients here. Or indeed, if we had the volume of patients that needed cardiac management, then actually this is a perfectly reasonable use of the facility.
Private healthcare in China. And thank you for watching, and hopefully we will welcome Dr. Tong back for more episodes and share more of his views in China and about healthcare and about private healthcare. Thank you.